All right, about one more minute here, then we're going to shut the track down. Race number 1, start thinking about getting them ready here. Marshals for race number 1 are going to be my 13.5/17.5 four-wheel drive buggy. It's going to be Carter Rail, David St. Martin, Chet Lambrix, and Chris Nelson. I'll need a volunteer or two. A little bit smaller of a heat of four-wheel drive today, but I had to run it because I want to see what Chris Nelson can do in a four-wheel drive 13.5 buggy. I gotta scope out the comp. We already know Matt Meyer's a weapon, so we need to see where you stack up. All right, bring it in, bring it in. Stock short course, start lining them up. Steve Haler, Noah Folden, Matt Beer, Shane Coles, and Jason Klein start lining them up. Four-wheel drive buggy, I need you guys out to Marshall. Plus a volunteer or two. Jack, don't jump onto the straightaway. Excellent, excellent. Chris Nelson out there, 3 Bs. I'll take David St. Martin and Chet out to Marshall as well. I think I do, Jack. I'm going to need one after this as well, though. I'm going to need a volunteer for... Yeah, go for it. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Chris going to take that. Heinz going to take the bucket. Check going to take by the pole. Thank you. All right, 1 lap of warm-up, 1 lap of warm-up. And then we are going to park them on the start of the straightaway over there. So after the chicane, that's where we're going to line them all up. The order in this one going to be Steve Haler, Noah Folden, Matt Beer, Shane Coles, and Jason Klein. Yep, right there. Perfect. Excellent. The line is at the end of the straightaway over there. We're starting them over here. All right, the order one more time. Steve, Noah, Matt, Shane, and Jason Klein. All right, guys. Stock short course first race on the new layout. Take it easy out there. I'm going to call you by name. Steve Haler, Noah, Matt Beer, Shane Coles, and Jason Klein. All right, here we go. A little bit of stock short course to kick us off here on a Tuesday night. Fresh layout. If If you were an old man, you may have raced on this layout before from the 2010 Spectrum race. And then turns out it was from the 2014 Spectrum race as well. So brought it back. This is so good we brought it back a third time. Craig O'Brien online. Craig O'Brien's on my naughty list right now because he wasn't at the track rebuild. My sister Hope is online. Hello, Hope. Tuning in from the living room tonight. We're only 1 minute in, 4 minutes to go. Matt Beer, early leader. Coles, Klein, Folden, Haler. Top four guys all on 19-lap runs. Long lap for Klein, going to drop him off that pace. 3:45 to go. Matt Beer, 15.3 last time by. Coles with a 15.1 puts him to the point. 1/10 to the good of Noah Folden. Now Beer with a long lap, so now it's Coles and Folden. Coles, 19.501. Folden, 19.503. Beer all the way down to 17 and a flat. Klein, 05. 16.01 for Haler. 3:20 to go. Coles just making it on that platform there. What's Beer got? Oh, opting for that double, single, single. Coles' new hot lap, 14.9. 2:10 in, 2:50 to go. Shane Coles on a 19 and a 5:01. To put that into perspective, at the 2010 Spectrum race, Mod 4-wheel was doing 19 lap runs on this layout. So that is how much faster everything has gotten. The best guys in the country were doing 19 laps on this layout in 2010. Now stock short course is doing that. .245 in, 2:15 to go. Everybody bunching up in the little tight chicane over there. Coles playing it smooth. Oh, a little tick off the sweeper wall there for Coles. That was your leader, 19 and a 5:06. Matt Beer within 3.4. Coles definitely giving that up on this lap here. Beer should take over the top spot, 1:50 to go. 16-0 across the line. It's 3.4 to split. Here come Coles. 21-0. So now it's Matt Beer to the front. Beer in that red, yellow with the flames. Oh, man. Getting into the back of whoever that was. Noah, I believe. Now all these guys getting bunched up. Coles back to the point. 18 and a 5 flat. Beer 03. Folden 03. Klein on 17. Haler on 16. 1:15 to go. Dooney online. Craig O'Brien feeling under the weather, he says. Every time we have a track rebuild, he's got some sort of excuse. He's had like 4 anniversaries this year. 55 seconds to go. Coles back on that 19-lap pace. Just as I say that, another long lap going to put Noah Folden to the point. 18 and a 5 flat, now at a 19. Beer, 18 and a 5:03, 05 for Coles. 18-lap run for Klein. Haler hovering at that 16:01, 35 seconds to go. Noah in that pink with the blue. Watching the sweeper clear now. Across the line for our leader, 16-0, 19 and a 5:15 pace. Beer within 0.7 of a second right now. Gonna come down to the last 2 laps here for these guys. Race clock expiring now. Watch coming out of the chicane. Work together, work together. Steve Haler, you are done. Everybody else keep going. Shane Coles done. 14.8 on the last lap for Coles. Noah Folden is done. Here comes Klein and Beer. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Noah Folden, 19 and a 5, 14.4. Matt Beer, 0.7. Coles, 18 and a 5.05. Yeah, let's blow this track off. Coles, 18.505. 18.510 for Jason Klein. Steve Haler, 16 and a 5.01. Pat Hamill in the chat right now chirping Craig O'Brien. He said, I was a little under the weather. Well, Pat Hamill was here. He was here for like his 53rd track rebuild or something like that. Because earlier this year, he'd put down track rebuild number 50. Oh, the Buckman online. Buck, this is a layout right here. You'd be just right in your prime. Come back, announce this thing. You're accustomed to this layout. Couple different names, couple of the same. All right, Marshall's spread out. Bread basket, you want to just take the middle right there and kind of help a brotherin out here. All right, that should be fine. Let's roll him around. Let's check him in. We're feeling her out. We're learning. All right, I got to check 2 transponders here. Let me get Benjamin Carlson to go across the line for me. Just go down and rip her on back for me. No, a little bit farther. You were just short. Oh, no, they caught it. You're lucky. I'm lucky. We're lucky. All right, let me get Philip Reimar as well. Ah, there we are. All right, let's line him back up over yonder. The order in this thing going to go Rick Nicholas, followed by Philip Reimar. Then it's going to be Benjamin Carlson, Dale Sopa, and Hayden Klein. All right, Travers, I'm going to call you by name. Rick Nicholas. Philip Reimar. BC. Dale Sopa. And Hayden Klein. All right, here we go. Off and rolling here. Stock Short Course Heat 2 of 2. DSM going to sit this one out. He's still got his in the shop. Should be able to make it for round 2. We'll see. Benny Carlson out of the gate, 15-3. As a minimum lap? No way. Yeah, unless he went 13-9. One minute in, 4 minutes to go. Carlson, 14-8 last time by. Benny on a 20-lap run right now. Not just a 20, it's a 20 and a 5 flat. Now we're on a 21-lap run. Carlson looking to go 2 laps faster than what a Mod 4-wheel went 16 years ago. Beer doing a little coaching out there from the Marshallin location. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Giving some pro tips to his driver. Carlson consistently lapping into 14 seconds right now. 14-8 again last time for BC. Orange, checker, and purple. Cross the line, 14-9. Carlson not even jumping that center section there. He's going tabletop, single, single. 21 and a 5.13. Dale Sopa in that 2 spot. 19 and a 5.11. Sopa looking to put it second on the grid right now with 2:45 to go. Hayden Klein in that 3. He's on an 18 lap run. Fast 17 for Rick Nicholas. Reimar on a 15 with 2:40 to go. Hope already signing off. Night, Hope. Love you. Klein fans in the chat. Go Hayden. And it's Tuesday night, so you know there's going to be some Derek Murray fans in the chat a little bit later here. Benny falling off that 21 lap pace just a little bit. Back to a 20 and a 5 flat. 15-1 across the line. Oh, a little tumble there for BC, trying to turn the wheels in the air. Leader working through that center switchback section right now. Up the hill, down the chicane. Orange, checker, and purple. $140 to go. A little bit longer of a lap there for Benny. Going to put him on 20 and a 5.07. Sopa 19.09, so Carlson stretching it way out here. Hayden 18.5.11. Rick Nicholas 5.12. Him and Hayden separated by a couple hundredths. Rick Nicholas takes over that spot last time by. So Nicholas up to the 3. Hayden Klein down to the 4. Then it's Reimar and St. Martin going to click his first lap. It's a 3-minute and 3-second lap out of St. Martin. Backs it up with a 22.8. Four down, 1 to go. Carlson looking to put it top of the board in round 1 short course here tonight. Little flick of the wheels over that front tabletop. Go, go, go. These guys all grouping up, work together, work together. A little wheel to wheel there from Carlson and Klein. Klein, hard contact with the pole there. "25 seconds to go." Everybody bunching up, working that main feature. Clear now, good driving there, working on the straightaway. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Rick Nicholas, you are done. Philip Reimar, you're done. Everybody else keep going. Only Rick and Philip are done. Benny Carlson is now done. Waiting on Sopa. Waiting on Klein. 2 more to finish. 2 more to finish. Dale Sopa done 1 more. All copper. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Benny Carlson to the point. 20 and a 5.07 TQ run for BC. Sopa 19 and a 5.15. Good enough for 4th on the grid. Rick with an 18, Hayden 18. Then it's Reimar and St. Martin 15, and St. Martin with a 7. Hey, Jerry, you don't say that. You don't talk about my very dedicated volunteer marshal like that. Jerry Klingbeil says you got a little touch of gray. Yeah, he says you're getting gray. You're out here catching strays in the chat. Man, that guy busts his rump all weekend building the track, and Jerry Klingbeil out here telling him he's got gray hair. All right, marshals are spreading out here. St. Martin, would you be opposed to taking that bucket instead? And then Benny, you just stand in the middle right there, and you just keep your head on a swivel. Everybody's going to take it nice and easy because it's the first day anyways. So let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Leo, that did not look like a take it nice and easy face you just gave me. Sweeper, sweeper, sweeper. Check it in for me, Carter Rail. Other way, Carter. Check it in for me. All the way down to the end. Straightaway is closed except for Carter Rail. Go ahead, Carter. Oh, you have no transponder? All right. All right, let me get a check-in from Chet Lambrex. It's real nice and easy. Oh, that's, yeah. That was the Leonard Dake, nice and easy right there. Carter doing a little transponder shuffle here. A little bit of stock buggy coming up next. In this one, we got Justin Stefik, Leonard Dake, Jason Lee, Carter Rail, Shane Coles, Jonathan Stix Bailey, and Chet Lambrex. That's going to be the order as well. A little bit more stock buggy coming up after this. There is no Saturday Fever this weekend. I know we normally have track rebuild, and then it's Friday, and then Saturday Fever. But we got the Buggy Champs coming up in a few weeks, so the Saturday Fever is more closer proximity to the Buggy Champs. So it gets you more of a Buggy Champs-esque track surface. Better prep. Here come Carter. And if you haven't signed up for the Buggy Champs, you should. Is he? Oh, there he is. Perfect. Carter, you're going out fourth. Guess I should have been paying attention. It was on the screen and everything. All right, guys. I'm going to call you by name. Justin Stefik. Leonard Dake. Jason Lee. Carter Rail. Shane Coles. Jonathan Bailey. And Chet Lambrex. All right, here we go. A little bit of stock buggy. A little bit of ultra grip stock buggy. Low on the straightaway, low on the straightaway. Slow and low. Go high in the sweeper. Both are clear now. Yep, told you, Derek Murray fans in the chat. Knew it. We're about 1 minute in, 4 minutes to go. It's Shane Coles to the front. 21 and a 5.05. Lambrex 07. Lee 08. Longer lap from Lambrex. Going to drop him down to the 3 spot. 3:45 to go. Coles, your early leader. Coles working that white with the orange. Through the main feature right now. Jumping it, landing on that platform. Working onto the straightaway. Coles, 14.4 across the line. He's got a hot lap of 14.1. These guys starting to turn it up. All these guys lapping in the low 14s. Chet Lambrex, 13.8. But it's Coles out front, 21 and a 5.05. Cross the line with a 14.2. Coles working over that kicker. In front of the driver's stand he is. Him and Bailey working together. Lambrex in that 2 spot. Lambrex working over to single right now. Working in front of the driver's stand. Jason Lee up in the 3. 14.4 last time by for him. Leonard Dake with a 13.8. Halfway down, halfway to go. Coles and Lambrex, 21 lap run. Separation 3 seconds up front. Lee on a fast 20. 19 for Dake, 19 for Stefik. Those two separated by 4/10. 19 for Jonathan Bailey. Carter on an 18. 2:15 to go, watching the kicker. Oh, man, Lee getting caught up right when the marshal went to go marshal something in the sweeper. Unfortunate series of events there for Jason Lee, and back on his horse he rides. 1:55 to go. Coles, 21 and a 5.04. Lambricks, 21 and a 5.14. Coles stretching it out here, 5.6 the gap. Dake on a 19 and a 5 flat, chipping away at it. Him and Stefik both on 20 lap runs now. Separation there, a couple hundredths. Stefik a little too hard on the gas there, into the back of Jonathan Bailey. Gonna lose some time. 1:15 to go. Buckman online saying we ran A-scale electric buggy on this layout back in 2010. That seems preposterous to me. Oh, Lambricks hard on the gas, ripping a wheelie up that takeoff. 45 seconds to go. Coles, Lambricks, Dake now. And it's Stefik, Lee, Bailey, and Rail. Top two on 21 lap runs. Dake on a fast 20. Stefik on a 20. Lee 19. Bailey 19. Rail on an 18. Watch coming on a straightaway. Cole's getting caught up just a little bit. 5.4 to play with. Now it's down to 3.2. Lambrick's a little opening here. Leonard Dake, new hot lap at a race. 13.6. Cole's on his lid. Keep going, keep going. Jason Lee, you are done. Only one done. Leonard Dake is done. Justin Stefik done. There's Chet Lambricks. There's Carter Rail. And Coles waiting on Jonathan Bailey, and that's it. Shut him down. Bring him in. Marshals, grab your blowers. Shane Coles going to set the pace here in Heat 1 of Stock Buggy. 21 and a 5.11. Philip Reimar, can you blow the track off? Just grab that blower, go the direction of the track, and then when you're done, put it in that next spot. Yep. So Coles, 21 and a 5.11. Lambricks, 20 and a 5.05. Dake 08. Stefik, 20 and a 5.11. Lee, 19 and a 5.02. 19 for Jonathan. 18 for Carter Rail. Chris Kern online. Chris Kern, you like our YouTube thumbnail for the day? Pretty sure I put the proper one in there. Let me make sure here. Oh, yeah. Chet, you could take that spot on the bucket right there. And Justin, you want to take the spot by the pole in the sweeper instead? What do we do different? What do you mean? Oh, I don't know. Packed it more? I don't know. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. One lap, one lap. All right, everybody all checked in, straightaway closed. Park them right over there by Chris Nelson. The order in this, I'm going to go, ooh, that sounded rough. The order in this, I'm going to go Tyler Heinzelman, then Tyler Stefik. Shout out Corey Kroll if you're watching. Tyler, then Tyler. Heinzelman, then Stefik. Then it's Chris Nelson, Jack Nelson, Matt Meyer, Reed Stout, and Benny Carlson. Hold on, let me take a picture of this real quick. All right, guys, listen for your name. Tyler Heinzelman, Tyler Stefik, Chris Nelson, go high in a sweeper. Jack Nelson, Matt Meyer, Reed Stout, and Benjamin Carlson. I was going to say it sounded like the pinion came off right away. You sure you don't want to jump into four-wheel? Did you will it into existence? No? You didn't even do the Gregory Tennies? Watch coming on the straightaway. Marshall right on it. Driver a little disgruntled. Reed Stout early leader, 21.502. Carlson 08, one more behind you, Chet. Awesome. Chet Lambrick's working hard out there. Work together, working on the straightaway through the sweeper here. Matthew Meyer to the front. Meyer rocking that white, blue, a little bit of green in there, working down the chicane. Carlson in that 2 spot. Jack Nelson up to the 3. Everybody jumping around. So right now it's Stout 20 and a 5.06, Meyer 07, Nelson 07, Carlson 20 and a 5.14. Top 4 guys covered by about 2.5 seconds. Stout, Nelson, Meyer. Stout and Nelson separated by 0.3 of a second right now. Stout coming up just a bit short. Oh, man. Gets bopped a little bit, working into that corner, ironically by the father of Jack Nelson. I don't know if there's some collusion there. Jack Nelson to the point. 20 and a 5 flat. Meyer to the point, 21 and a 5.13. Separation 0.3 up front. Nelson in that all purple. Meyer working right behind him on track. Both these guys airing it out onto the platform. Onto the straightaway, reverse order, how you see him. It's Meyer, then Nelson. Nelson, a little scrub off the pipe there. Meyer closing the gap. 1.4 the split. Meyer is your leader, coming up a bit short. Nelson turns in early. Meyer gets caught up. Where is Carlson? Not quite close enough. Now top 3 guys covered by 3 seconds. 2:25 to go. Top 4 guys covered by 3 seconds. Meyer, Nelson, Stout, and Carlson. Little break to Nelson. Then it's Stefik. Meyer working into that main jump. Opting for the double, single. Onto the straightaway he is. Tight to the pipe working on. 20 and a 5.02 coming across with a 14.7. Stout 20 and a 5.05. Those two separated by 1.8. Stout with a 14.2 last time by. Hot lap of the race going to go to Chris Nelson, 14.0. Stout getting caught up. Nelson getting caught up. Work together. Patience. That wasn't very patient, Jack. .330 down, 1:30 to go. Chris Nelson, 13.9, jumps him up to the 2 spot for about 1 lap, backs it up with an 18.0. Back down to the 4 he goes. 1:20 to go. It's Meyer and Carlson now, 2.7 to split. Carlson, 14.2, Meyer, 14.4. All these guys grouping up. Stout scrubbing the pipe, Meyer around the outside. Leader on the back of Stefik, work together. Good patience there from Matt Meyer. Through the sweeper we are. Leader on Tyler Stefik. Excellent driving there. Watch coming on the straightaway. Go high coming on. Clear now. Everybody bunching up. Nelson getting caught up a little bit there. Now in the rear view mirror of Reed Stout. Reed Stout having a little Vietnam flashback from a lap before. 35 seconds to go. Meyer starting to stretch it out. 3.3 over Carlson in the 2. Cross the line with his hot lap of the race. 14.2 for Matthew Meyer. 21 and a 5.13. Chipping away at that TQ. Right now, Cole's going to hang on to the TQ. 21 and a 5.11. Meyer across the line. 14.0 down to a 21 and a 5.12 now. 14 seconds to go. Meyer got 3 laps left to put down some numbers here, chipping away at Coles. Carlson looking to put it third on the grid. Stefik up to the 3 in this heat. Keep going, keep going. Keep going, you're going to get one more. Keep going, you're going to get one more. Tyler Stefik, only one done. First one done, Tyler Stefik. It's going to come down to the last lap here. Oh, Meyer almost turned in a little bit early there. Working on the straightaway, a little scrub off the pipe. That could be enough. And it is. Everybody is done. Shane Cole's going to hang on to the top qualifying position. Meyer last lap, 15.6. That ain't it. 21 and a 5.12. Good enough for second on the grid for Matthew. Carlson, 20 and a 5.01. Good enough for third. Stefik, 20 and a 5.04. That's good enough for fourth on the grid. Nelson with a 20. Jack Nelson with a 19. Reed Stout with a 19 as well. Sydney online says she wants Derek Murray to be in the thumbnail, in the YouTube thumbnail. We got to get a good picture of Derek for that. We'll make that happen. Don't you worry. Race number 5 coming up here, a little bit, 21.5 Spec Buggy. Well, that seems pretty risky to me. Why don't you put that on the wall over here? That's not the move. Put that out of the track. It's a $330 radio. We don't put it on the racetrack. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. All right, just gotta check 2 transponders here. 1 lap of warm-up. Straightaway is closed. Only 1 lap. 1 lap. All right, straightaway is closed. Let me get Nick across the line. Just Nick Langenfeld. Sorry, my bad. Oh, go ahead and go across the line for me, Nick. All the way to the end of the straightaway and then back. Excellent, that's what I thought. And then let me get Patrick Wardlaw. Nice and slow, nice and slow. Don't crash into each other. Patrick Wardlaw, do the same thing all the way down to the end of the straightaway and then back. Excellent. All right, the order in this one, it's going to go Lincoln Dake, followed by Steve Haler. Then it's going to go Nick Langenfeld, Patrick Wardlaw, Li Tien Ying, Johnny Everett, and Jonathan Bailey. Stefik. Hey, Tyler Stefik. Are you marshalling or are you hanging out? Justin's you? Okay. All right, one more time. Lincoln, Steve, Nick, Patrick, Li Tien, Johnny, and Jonathan. All right, guys, I'm going to call you by name. Lincoln. Steve Haler. Nick Langenfeld. Patrick Wardlaw. Li Tien Ying. Johnny Everett. And Jonathan Bailey. All right, nice and easy out there. Get acclimated. Remember, you're just racing the clock. You're sharing the track right now. So if a faster car comes up behind you, give them a little bit of room. Tuck in, follow them, all that good stuff. Stefik fans online. Papa Stefik on there cheering on the boys. Watch in the straightaway, go low, 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 low. Good evasive maneuver there from Jonathan Bailey. Got them thumbs dialed in. Uh-oh. Langenfeld making a little noise. Carlson sleeping at the wheel over there. Langenfeld losing a gear maybe. Sound like a little spur gear action. 1:30 and 3:30 to go. Jonathan Bailey out front, 19-lap run. Lee Tien Ying in that 2 spot on a fast 18. Haler on 18. And it's Everett and Dake. Wardlaw and Langenfeld. 3:15 to go. Watch it on the main jump. Perfect marshalling there from Jack Nelson. Avoided the face of the jump, ran right around it. That's what I like to see. Jack Nelson knows how to do it. .205 and 2:55 to go. Jonathan, your leader. Jonathan working across the stripe through the sweeper. 15.7 that time by. Lee Tien Ying in that 2 spot. 2.1 the separation up front. Top 2 both on 19-lap runs. Bailey, 15.7 last time by. .215 to go. Ooh, that sounded solid. Bailey out front, 19 and a 5.08. Lee Tien Ying, 19 and a 5.11. Separation 1.4 up front. 1:55 to go, and Langfeld's car is still going. Haler up in that 3 spot, 18-lap pace for him. Johnny Everett's doing his best lap last time by, 16.5. Backs it up with a questionable one. Watch it right in front of the stand. .125 to go. Ying to the point. Oh, man, Ying on his lid. Lee Tien working that center section right now. He's in that Corsa gray, working on those straightaway. Separation was 3.4. Lee Tien clicking a long lap last time by. Still going to maintain the lead. 1.1 the split. Don't water the track yet, Justin. I seen the hose swinging. Don't water it yet. Stefik trying to pull a slash enduro. A little water in the sweeper. Wop, up, 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 up. Keep it interesting. Watch in the middle. Watch in the chicane. I would have thought the same. 4:30 in, 30 seconds to go. Can Langenfeld's car hang on for another 30 seconds? Oh! Wedged her. Ying out front. Bailey in the 2, separation 1 second. Final heat of 21.5 Spec Buggy. You guys are up next. Watching the straightaway go low, low, low. Clear now. Keep going, keep going. Lincoln Dake, you are done. Oh, that was kind of cool. Get out of there, Lincoln. Good job. Steve Haler, you're done. Nope. Wrong way, Lincoln. Lee Tien Ying, you're done. Nick Langenfeld's done. Waiting on one more. It's Jonathan Bailey. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Marshals. Grab those track blowers. Lee Tien Ying going to take it 19 and a 5.07. Jonathan Bailey, 19 and a 5.09. 2.1 the split. 17 for Haler. 17 for Johnny E. Lincoln 15. Langenfeld with a 13-lap run. Remember, guys, the track is very soft, so try not to walk on any of the jump faces. The track is very soft. Try not to walk on any of the jump faces. I just saw a new footprint get put in the main jump, and it really just hurt my soul right there. Many hours. Yeah, Li Tian, you want to take by the pole and the sweeper? And he jumped onto my straightaway. No, you're right. He's too small, maybe. Here comes Jack. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Who am I missing from that last one? Patrick Wardlaw, Nick Langenfeld. I need you out to Marshall. Both of you. St. Martin got right there. Thank you, St. Martin. Nick, you can slide over here and help Leonard Dick. We got 2 spots over here. Right over here, Nick. That'll be perfect. All right, the order in this one, it's going to go Scott Rail, going to lead us out here, followed by Noah Folden, Rick Nicholas, Jack Nelson, Fran Bonji, Andy Everetts, Derek Murray, and Ella Everetts. Yeah, that's what I was talking about, Leo. All right, drivers, listen for your name. Scott Rail, Noah Folden, Rick Nicholas, Jack Nelson, Fran Bonji, Andy Everetts, Derek Murray, and Ella Everetts. Watching that main jump. I got to figure out something to call that. Watch it in the tables. Table. The platform. Clear. 50 seconds in, 4:10 to go. Noah Folden, Fran Bonji, 1 and 2. Separation 1/10. Murray within 3/10. Noah 15-3. Last time I puts him on a 19 and a 5, 12 pace. Nelson up to the 2, 18 and a 5.06 for him. Bonji 17. Nicholas and Everett 17. Andy Everett 17. Derek Murray on a 16-lap run, followed by Rail on a 15-lap run here. First time out. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Work together, work together. Noah Folden is your leader. Silver, pink wheels, black wing. Oh, no, that's not Noah Folden. Noah is pink with the blue, rather. Work it into the table. Work together on the straightaway. Excellent. Leader working through the sweeper right now. 16-1. Last time by 19 and a 5.05 pace. Jack Nelson in that 2 spot. 19 and a 5.13. 2.6 the split. Rick Nicholas finds his way up to the 3. 2:45 to go. 4-wheel drive buggy, you guys are up next. Two, 15 to go. Folden out front. 19 and a 5.02. Nelson, 19 and a 5.09. 3.2 the split. Watch it right in front of the driver's stand. Go wide on that tabletop. Clear now. Bonji up to the 3. Couple seconds off our lead battle. Then it's Nicholas and Andy Everett's rounding out the top 5. 1:55 to go. Easy, Ella. It's making some noises. Don't gas it in the pipe. Good run of spur gears lately. They're resilient. Watch it in the middle. Watch it after the kicker. Into the single. Clear now. 1:05 to go. Folding out front. 19:01. Nelson, 19:08. Bonji and Everett's 3 and 4, both on 18 lap paces. Long lap for Bonji, gonna drop him down a couple spots here. 50 seconds to go. Yeah. With your luck, that would have been broken on the warm-up lap. 4:30 in, 30 to go. 2 young guns out front, Noah Folden, Jack Nelson. Folden in control. Separation about 6.3 seconds right now. Nelson getting caught up just a little bit in the table. No patience there. Nelson gonna pay the price. Settle down, Jack. Driving it way too aggressive. Falling off that 19 lap pace now. Watch it going into the table. Time has expired. Keep going until I call your name. Everybody's still going. Noah Folden, you are done. Ella Everts is done. Scott Rail done. Fran Bonji and Jack Nelson are done. Rick Nicholas is done. Waiting on one more, working on the straightaway here. And that's it. Bring them in, shut them down. Marshals, grab those blowers. Jonathan, you want to help me out and grab that blower over there? Thank you. Noah Folden going to take that one, 19.505. Nelson, 19 and a 5:15. This is what I don't know what to call. A little bit. So Folden and Nelson 1 and 2, and now a 19 lap runs. Bonji 18, Everett, Nicholas 18, Ello to 16, Murray 16, Scott Rail to 16 as well. Derek Murray and Scott Rail separated by 1/100th of a second. Couple weeks, it's going to be a little change into the guard here, and Carter Rail is just going to be the pocketbook, and Scott Rail is going to be the driver. Huh? A little role reversal. Rick? Why don't you take Jack Nelson? Slide over to that blue bucket. Rick Nicholas is going to take your spot. I had a feeling, Rick. Here comes Matthew Meyer. A little bit of four-wheel drive buggy up in here. This is what I've been waiting for. I've been waiting all day to watch this race. And this one, we got Matt Meyer, Carter Rail, David St. Martin, Chet Lambrix, and the newest recipient of a four-wheel drive buggy, it's Chris Nelson. We will take like a 7-minute break after this and then go right into round 2. Very, very short break. It'll be the same race order. You'll just go up where you finished. I'm going to print some heat sheets to reflect that, of course. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Just waiting on a check-in from Matthew. There he is. We got a little dot of super glue. Give her a shot. Just don't crash. If you don't crash, the body won't come off. Maybe it will. Who's got some super glue out and ready to roll here? Let's give Matt, drive this thing over to down by the loop. All right. Read the order off real slow so that super glue can cure in the next 10 seconds here. It's going to go Matt Meyer, Carter Rail, David St. Martin, Chet Lambrix, and Chris Nelson. All right, guys. Cross your fingers. I'm going to call you by name. Matt Meyer, Carter Rail, David St. Martin, Chet Lambrix, and Chris Nelson. Oh. Appears to be working. Nelson out of the gate, 14-5. Meyer opening up with a 15-2, backs it up 14-3. Nelson going to back it up 13-8. 22 lap run working off of Nelson. Meyer on a fast 21. Lambrix 19, Rail 19, St. Martin 18. Watching the sweeper go low, 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 low. Clear now. 1 minute and 4 minutes to go. Chris Nelson, new hot lap of the race, 13-2. Nelson got that new wheeler, but that old paint job. Baby blue with the yellow trim. 22 lap run. Nelson resetting the minimum lap time. It's 12:09 now. Backing it up, 13:2 that time by. Nelson, your leader, working in front of the driver's stand. Look at Smooth. Rocking that new 22 X4 2.0. 23 lap run, working down the straightaway. And it's Lambrix, Meyer, Rail, and St. Martin. Halfway down, halfway to go. Nelson looking pretty sporty. Last 4 laps, 13-2, 13-2, 13-2, 13-2. Oh, man, St. Martin ruining the streak there. Nelson was on a 13-2 run. Both those drivers have different looks of disappointment on their face right there. Three down, 2 to go. Nelson recovery lap there, 12-9. Going to go for a little tumble in the sweeper. Going to back it up here with like a 14-0. Still on a 23 lap pace, 1:45 to go. 14-7 that time by. Hard contact with the sweeper wall there from Nelson. 1:40 to go. Nelson, Lambrix, Meyer, Rail, and St. Martin. Nelson on 22 lap run, 21 for Lambrix, 20 for Meyer, 19 for Rail, 18 for St. Martin. 1:15 to go. Four down, 1 to go. Nelson 13-0 across the line last time by. Working that tabletop section right now. Turns in just a bit early. Marshall almost had to be marshaled. 45 seconds to go. Watch in front of the stand. Watch on the platform. Car coming up to speed. Four, 30 down, 30 to go. Nelson in control. Got that new Losi 4-wheel looking pretty sporty out there. There's only one left in the hobby shop right now if you want to go pick one up before round 2. Race clock about to expire here. Keep going, keep going. Oh, man, watching the platform. Clear now. Carter Rail, you are done. Carter Rail, you're done. Racing around you. Matt Meyer, done. Couple more to finish here. Waiting on Nelson, Lambrix, and St. Martin. And that's it. Bring them in, shut them down. Chris Nelson going to take round number 1. 22 and a 5:10. Lambrix 21 and a 5:08. 20 and a 5:06 for Meyer. 18 for Rail. 18 for David St. Martin. All right, guys, I'm going to get round number 2 set up. It's going to be a very, very small break. I'm going to put a timer on the screen. It's going to be a maximum of 8 minutes. Then we're going to get rocking and a rolling. Don't forget, I'm going to need some volunteer marshals for race number 1 and for race number 2. I mean, it is abnormal that the blower is in its own post on the track. I've never even seen that before. Jason, stop messing around. All right, new heat sheet coming out of the printer here at the power of Wi-Fi. Timer going up on the screen. Timer is live. New heat sheet's going up right now. You have less than 8 minutes. Same race order. You're going to go up how you finish. There's a heat sheet to reflect that information. It is also on trackside.liverc.com. Matt McDonough online. McDonough, if you were not online earlier, you may have not heard me say that back in the 2010 Spectrum race, modified four-wheel A-Main was doing 19 laps on this layout. Here, on a Tuesday night, stock short course is doing 19 laps on this layout, if not more. Same building, same dirt, same layout. Timer is live, 6 minutes and 55 seconds until race number 1. I'll need a couple volunteer marshals for race number 1 and race number 2. Then we should be pretty sporty for the duration of the program. Nick, something's wrong with that thing. Bring that into the shop and ask Adam Grotz to look at it. All right, let's do this. A little bit of four-wheel drive buggy out to Marshall. Stock short course race number 1. You guys are up. Noah Folden, Matt Beer, Shane Coles, Jason Klein, Steve Haler. Out to Marshall, I need Chris Nelson, Chet Lembricks, Carter Rail, David St. Martin, and a couple volunteers. We got to get the track blown off and all that good stuff. So race number 1, you guys are up. Race number 7, you guys are out to Marshall, plus a couple volunteers or 2. Someone's diff is loose. Whatever that was a loose diff. Whoever that was, I heard it. Right? Where's the rest of my four-wheel drive guys? We got a breadbasket Brian. Chris Nelson, Carter Rail, David St. Martin out to Marshall. Noah Folden up to the driver's stand. What's he doing? David St. Martin, you want to take by the pole? Sweeper pole, yep. Breadbasket right there, right there. We're going to make it work with what we got right here. All right, stock shirkers, race number 1. Let's roll them around. Let's check them in. All right, straightaway is closed. The order in this, I'm going to go Noah Folden, Matt Beer, Shane Coles, Jason Klein, and Steve Haler. All right, only 5 of you out there. Should be nice and easy. Drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Noah Folden. Matthew Beer. Shane Coles. Jason Klein. And Steve Haler. That'll work. You were just there for emotional support in that one. "35 seconds in, 4:25 to go. Shane Coles, early leader. 21 lap early pace here. Down to a 20 and a 5:01. Challenging the top qualifying position held by a 1, Benjamin Carlson from round number 1 of a 20 and a 5:07. Coles currently on a 20 and a 5:01. Folden 19, Klein 19, Beer 18, Haler 16. 1 minute in, 4 minutes to go. Lots of people online scoping out the fresh layout. Probably rushing their way to RC sign up right now to put their name in the U.S. Buggy Champ sign up. That's going down in a couple weeks here. Less than a month. April 11th and 12th, I believe it is. Which is a limited entry event. It's not by bodies, it's by entries. So if you haven't signed up, I would advise getting up on there, signing up. It will not be a 174 person limit like other races. $150 in, $310 to go. Cole's your leader, white and orange, working through the chicane. Klein in that 2 spot. Followed by Beer and Folden, then it's Haler. 2 down, 3 to go. Halfway down, halfway to go. Shane Cole's in control. Clean qualifier working here in the stock short course division. 20 and a 5:05 pace. Cole's just inching above that TQ held by Benny Carlson. 2:10 to go. Beer up in that 2 spot now. Klein in the 3. Matt Beer in a 19 and a 5:02. Klein 19.506. Folden 19 and a 5:14. Haler 16 and a 5:10. $150 to go. Cole's working on the straightaway here, working on the back of Haler. 14.5 across the line. Hot lap of the race for Shane Coles. 20 and a 5:04 is the pace. TQ run working here for Shane Coles. Oh, man. 3.5 minute Coles. Coles on his lid there. Still got a little cushion here. Had about a 3-second cushion for the TQ. Coles working across the stripe. 18.6. Falls off that TQ just a bit. 120 left to go. Coles tight to the pipe on that corner right in front of the driver's stand. Working on the straightaway here. Working a lap this time by White with the orange is your leader. 14.8 across the stripe. Watching the kicker. Oh, man, Coles turns in just a bit early. Four down, 1 to go. Coles, Beer, Klein, Folden, and Haler. Now it's Folden, Klein, Haler. $35 seconds to go. Coles dropping off that TQ pace. 20 and a 5:12, working off that white and orange. Down the chicane he rolls. 15.7 last time by. Cole's going to back it up here with a 15.6, 20 and a 5:12. Matt Beer goes 15.5, puts him into the 2 spot. 19 and a 5:02 for him. 19.5, 10 for Folden. 5:11 for Klein. 10 seconds to go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Watching the sweeper. Clear now. Matt Beer, you are done. Racing around you. Noah Folden done. Waiting on Coles, Klein, and Haler. There's Haler. There's Klein. There's Coles. Bring him in. Shut him down. Marshall's grab your blower. Shane Coles going to take that one. Good enough for second on the grid, 20 and a 5:14. Matt Beer, 19.02, 19.5, for Klein, 5:12 for Folden. Haler at a 16 and a 5:07. All right, set those cars down right out to Marshall. I'll need a volunteer or two. Help me out, please, and thank you. All right, Marshals, go ahead and spread out. Klein got there. Cole's got that. Steve Haler's here. Should be good there. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Yeah, you want to go up there, breadbasket? Nope. He'll make it right here. Oh, no, he's not going to do it. All right, straightaway closed. The order in this, I'm going to go Benny Carlson, followed by Dale Sopa. Then it's going to go Rick Nicholas, Hayden Klein, Philip Reimar, and David St. Martin. Brett Basket, why don't you slide over to that spot, actually? And then Noah, you just keep your head on a swivel up there. You watch the chicane and up there a little bit. I believe in you. All right, drivers, this is race number 2. It's stock short course, and I'm going to call you by name. Benny Carlson, Dale Sopa, Rick Nicholas, Hayden Klein, Philip Reimar, and David St. Martin. All right, nice and easy out there. Carlson opening up 15-3, going to back it up 15-2. Klein out of the gate with a 15-9, going to back it up with a 15-9. Sopa, Nicholas, St. Martin, Philip Reimar. 55 seconds in, 4:05 to go. Carlson 15-1 across the line last time by 20 in a 5:04 pace. Leader working on those straightaway. Orange and purple. Gonna back it up with a 16-8 that time by 20 in a 5:11 now. Sopa in that 2 spot, about 3.1 the deficit. 19 in a 5:06 for him. Klein 19.509. Rick Nicholas 19.511. And it's St. Martin and Reimar 16 and 15. 3:20 to go. Work together, work together. Leader is the orange with the purple. Excellent. Two down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 minutes left. Carlson working up the hill and down. 20 in a 5:13 pace. Oh, man, hard contact with the sweeper wall there for DSM. 2:40 to go. Carlson working the single. In front of that driver's stand jump. All these guys getting bunched up the hill. Noah on it. 2:40 to go. Only a couple guys in the green in this one. Dale Sopa looking to move up 2 spots in the order. St. Martin looking to move up 1 spot in the order right now. 3 down, 2 to go. Carlson goes 14-9. Hot lap of the race there from BC. St. Martin trying to go over the top. Little stunt action there, working up the hill. .140 to go. Hayden Klein with a 15.4 last time by. That was his best lap. St. Martin with a 17.1. That was his best lap. 120 to go. Watching the sweeper go low. Clear now. Four down, 1 minute left. Benny Carlson on the point, 20-lap run. Sopa, 19 and 11. Rick Nicholas up to the 3, 18.507 for him, 17 for Klein, 16 for St. Martin, 15 for Reimar, 42 seconds to go. Oh no, Reimar lost a wheel. .20 seconds to go in this one. Only a couple guys looking to advance their qualifying position. I'm talking about Dale Sopa and David St. Martin. Work together, work together. Carlson looking to maintain that TQ in the stock short course division. Keep it clean, work together. Good driving there from Sopa and Carlson. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Rick Nicholas, you are done. Benny Carlson done. Dale Sopa done. David St. Martin is done. One more to finish. And that's it. Bring them in, shut them down. Marshals grab those blowers. Benny Carlson going to take that heat, going to maintain that TQ, 20 and a 5.14. Sopa, 19 and a 5.12. 18 for Rick, 18 for Hayden, 16 for David St. Martin. He was grabbing his car first, I think. Track's fast. I just learned some stuff. Where'd you go? 22. Make push a little bit, make corner bar. When you gas it, it doesn't do anything, just. All right, all those drivers from the last race out to Marshall. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. A little bit of stock buggy. All right, everybody all checked in. The order in this, I'm going to go Shane Coles, Chet Lambricks, Leo Dake, Justin Stefik, Jason Lee, Jonathan Bailey, and Carter Rail. All right, drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Shane Coles, Chet Lambricks, Leo Dake, Justin Stefik, Jason Lee, Jonathan Bailey, and Carter Rail. All right, nice and easy out there, nice and easy. Leonard Dake going to show the way early on here. 22 lap pace. 21 from Coles, 21 from Lee. Stefik, Lambrix, Rail, Bailey. One minute and 4 minutes to go. Watch it working down that kicker. Stefik on his lid there. Work together, good driving there. Watch in front of the driver's stand, go wide on exit. Clear now. .340 to go. Coles to the point. White and orange working down that chicane onto the straightaway. 21 and a 5:03. Coles looking to reset the TQ from round number 1, held by Shane Coles. .14.2 across the line for Coles last time by. 21 and a 5:02. Leader working over the kicker, got nothing but racetrack in front of him. Jason Lee in that 2 spot. Lee a little kiss off the pipe, working down the chicane. White and gray. A little bit longer of a lap for Lee there. Going to move Leonard Dake up to the 2. Lambrix 3. Lee down to the 4. Coles on his lid. Everybody bunching up here. We're watching in front of the driver's stand. Clear now. 2:45 to go. Coles, Dake, Lambrix, all of them on 21 lap runs. Coles going to give some of that up. From the 1 to the 4, Lambrix to the point. 21 and a 5:13. Dake 21 and a 5:14. Lee on 20 and a flat, so top 3 drivers covered by 6/10 right now. Lambrix working in front of the driver's stand. Yellow, green, and white. Dake in that 2 spot in the all gray. With the pink wheels, working on the straightaway. Jason Lee in the 3. Lee working up the hill right now. Watch going into the big jump. Clear. 3 down, 2 to go. Dake to the point now. 4/10 to the good of Lambrix. Lambrix 15-2, Dake 14-5. Dake gonna stretch it out 1 second now. Dake on the wrong side of the pipe in the penalty zone there, trying to signal the marshal. Hey, did you take my cigarette? You take my cigarette? 1:35 to go. Jason Lee to the point now. Lee working in front of the driver's stand, working in front of Justin Stefik. Work together, work together. Watch it going down the chicane. It's a kerfuffle coming out of the chicane. Leader in that white with the gray. Lee giving a little elbow action to Shane Coles coming on the straightaway. These guys working up the hill, go wide at the top. Excellent. Working on the straightaway. 1:05 to go. Lee, Lambrix, and Dake. Dake gonna park it. Lee going around the outside. Lee working up the hill. Sticks it, perfect. 15-4 last time by for Jason, coming across the line here. 15-0, 21 and a 5:14, good enough for third on the grid. Lee on his lid there just a bit. 40 seconds to go. Oh man, watch it in the main jump. Carlson treading as lightly as he can right there, trying to be ginger on the face. $15 seconds to go. Lee out front, falling off that 21 lap run. Still good enough for third on the grid right now. Squaring up the hill. Cameraman working hard. Keep going, keep going. Jason Lee, you are done. Caught at the line. Chet Lambrix done. Shane Coles done. Justin Stefik done. Waiting on Carter and Jonathan. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Marshals blow the track off. Jason Lee going to take it 20 and a 5 flat. Lambrix 20 and a 5:09. 20 and a 5:12 for Shane Coles. 19 for Rail, 19 for Bailey. Stefik and Dake, 16 lap runs. Gavin Miller online. He said, hopefully nobody hits Jamie. Don't worry, Gavin, he's safe. Ain't no birds flying around his head quite yet. That was funny, Gavin. I'm still considering it, by the way. All right, these guys making their way up the stand here. Heinzelman got a fresh pinion on that bad boy. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. All right, everybody all checked in, straightaway closed. The order of this, I'm going to go Matthew Meyer, followed by Benny Carlson, Tyler Stefik, Chris Nelson, Jack Nelson, Reed Stout, and Tyler Heinzelman. All right, guys. I'm going to call you by name. Matt Meyer, Benny Carlson, Tyler Stefik, Chris Nelson, Jack Nelson, Reed Stout, Tyler Heinzelman. All right, here we go. Stock buggy race number 4. Final heat of stock buggy. We're shooting for Shane Coles' TQ time of a 21 and a 5:11. Top 2 guys opening up on 22 lap early paces here. Nelson and Stout. 4:15 to go. Nelson, 22 and a 5:08. Stout dropping down to 21 and a 5:06. 1.1 the split up front. Second place car working directly in front of you, Jack Nelson. Be patient. $3:55 to go. Nelson, Stout, Meyer. Then it's Stefik, Carlson, Jack Nelson, and Heinzelman. Chris rocking that baby blue, working down the straightaway here. 21 and a 5:07. A little bit longer of a lap there for Nelson. Still going to maintain that TQ pace. Stout back on a 21 lap run. Separation 1.3 up front. Watch coming on the straightaway. Go high coming out of the chicane. High coming on the straightaway now. Clear now. Work together. Work together. Heinzelman contact with the outside wall there. 3:15 to go. Nelson and Stout, 1.5 to split. Meyer within 0.6. Then it's Stefik, Carlson, Heinzelman, and Jack. 3:05 to go. Leader working that driver's stand jump. Baby blue with the yellow trim. Someone on the wrong side of the pipe there. Oh, that was Jack. Chris Nelson, 14,000 across the line. 21 and a 5:04. Watch coming on the straight. Clear, clear, clear. Chris starting to pull away just a little bit. 2.9 to split over him and Stout now. Stout working across the line here. Last time 14.7. Going to back it up with a questionable one here. It's Matt Meyer to the 2 spot now. Stout down to the 3. Then it's Carlson and Stefik, top 5. 2:20 to go. Chris on the gas on a TQ pace. Watch it after the kicker. Kicker. Clear. 3 down, 2 to go. Nelson, 21-502. Looking to put it top of the board here. Dethrone a 1 Shane Coles, 150 to go. Little commentator's curse there. Nelson a little up down. Carlson makes his way up to the 2 spot now. Stefik 3, Meyer down to the 4. Right now Carlson 20 and a 503. Stefik 05, Meyer 06, Reed Stout 09. Watch it on the platform. Clear. 3:30 down, 1:30 to go. Nelson turns in just a bit early there. Going to lose a little bit of time. Should maintain that TQ position. We're going to check the split across the line here. 1:15 to go. Nelson across the stripe. 16-7. 21 and a 5:08 pace. Still on a TQ run for the Baby Blue. Carlson still in that 2 spot. 20 and a 5:01. 06 for Stout. 06 for Meyer. 08 for Stefik. 50 seconds to go. Sweeper right in the middle, sweeper right in the middle. That was Nelson on his lid. 35 seconds to go. Watch it in the kicker. Lambrick's working hard over there. Dancing a jig. 4:30 down, 30 to go. Nelson going to click a long lap here. Could bring him off the pace. And it's so close. We're 4/10 out of the good of TQ now. Nelson a little work to do. Looking to put it second on the grid. Squaring up the hill. Sticks it. Watch it on the platform. Go wide, wide, wide. A little wider, Tyler. 5 seconds to go. Nelson back in TQ territory. Up the hill and down. Working on this straightaway. Keep going, keep going. Last lap gonna matter here. Watch it after the kicker. Oh man, Lambrick's down. Stefik gonna marshal him. Tyler Stefik is done. Matt Meyer done. Benny Carlson done. Chris Nelson is done. There's Reed Stout waiting on Heinzelman and Jack. One more. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Marshals grab the blowers. Chris Nelson, new TQ, 21 and a 5:09. Tyler Stefik at the end, 20 and a 5:04. Matt Meyer, 07.1. Carlson, 0.4. Reed Stout, 20 and a 5:07.7. So Meyer 07, Carlson 07, Stout 07. Heinzelman with a 19, Nelson 18 that time by. Good close race in there in that stock buggy division. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in one lap. All right, straightaway is closed. Just got to get a check-in from Lee TN here. Help him out, Leo. Oh, there you go, Lincoln. All right, the order in this one, 21.5 Spec Buggy. Li Tian Ying going to go out first, completing his warm-up lap here. Jonathan Bailey going to go out second, followed by Steve Haler, Johnny Everts, Lincoln Dake, Nick Langenfeld, and Patrick Wardlaw. All right, guys, I'm going to call you by name. Li Tian Ying, Jonathan Bailey, Steve Haler, Johnny Everts, Lincoln Dake, Nick Langenfeld, and Patrick Wardlaw. All right, nice and easy, nice and smooth out there. A little bit of 21.5 Spec Buggy race number 5, working their opening lap. He's 21.5's not quite powerful enough to make it up that hill onto the platform. Oh. Watch it working up the hill. One minute in, 4 minutes to go. Watching the platform. Clear now. Li Tian Ying out front. Corsa Gray, 19 and a 5.04 is his pace. Haler, 19 and a 5.13. Separation about 1.8 up front. Watch coming on the straightaway, go low, low, low. Clear now. 1:30 and 3:30 to go. Ying and Haler, separation 7/10 now. Jonathan Bailey within 1/10. Li Tian, 19 and a 5.08 now, 15-0 across the line, hot lap of the race. Stretches it out, 1.9 over Jonathan Bailey. Watch it in the chicane. Clear now, car coming up to speed, work together. Oh, that wasn't working together too much. Watch it down the kicker. Watch it down the kicker. Clear now. .240 to go. Li Tian, your leader, working on the back of Lincoln Dake here. Work together. Li Tian diving to the inside. Oh, man, a little tick of the wheels there. Bailey in that 2 spot, 1.6 to split. Li Tian going to give some of that up this time by. Jonathan Bailey moving to the front. 15.7, his best lap of the race when it counts. Watch it up the hill. Clear now. 19 and a 5.10 for Bailey. 19 and a 5.10 for Ying. Bailey back to the front, 19 and a 5.09. Ying, 19.5.10, 2/10 to split. Jonathan working up the hill. Li Tian working onto the straightaway. Steve Haler working in that 3 spot, followed by Lincoln, Patrick, and Nick. 150 to go. Long lap for Jonathan, going to give Li Tian a 1.7 lead here. Down the platform he is, working on the straightaway. Go low, 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 low. Clear now. 140 to go. Oh, man, Stefik almost catch him one in the ankle right there. Maybe he did catch one in the ankle. Just a little in the toe. Ah, even worse. 125 to go. Watching the chicane. Chris Nelson working up a sweat over there. Nice and easy, nice and easy. Smooth on the trigger. Ooh, that was almost close. Oh, no, Bailey tapping out here. Carlson giving it the little look over. Watch it on the straightaway, go high, coming on. All right, set her down there, BC. Benny. Woo-hoo. 40 seconds to go. Li Tian in control, working up the hill right now in that Corsa Gray. 19 and a 5.04. Li Tian looking to put it on the top qualifying position here. Going about 2 seconds faster than Noah Folden. Li Tian getting caught up. 15 seconds to go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Watching the chicane. Clear, clear, clear. Li Tian Ying, you are done. Steve Haler, you're done. Couple more to finish. Nick Langenfeld is done. There's Lincoln Dake, just waiting on Patrick. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down. Cars over on that platform on the left, right out to Marshall. Li Tian Ying going to take that one, 19 and a 5:07. Haler, 18.511. 15 for Lincoln, 14 for Patrick, 13 for Jonathan, 12 for Nick, 6 for Johnny E. All right, let's roll them around. One lap of warm-up. Watch it in the kicker. All right, everybody checked in. Straightaway is closed. The order in this one, I'm going to go Noah Folden, Jack Nelson, Fran Bonji, Andy Everett, Rick Nicholas, Ella Everett, Derek Murray, and Scott Rail. All right, drivers, I'm going to call you by name. Noah, Jack Nelson, Fran Bonji, Andy Everett, Rick Nicholas, Ella Everett, Derek Murray, and Scott Rail. All right, settle in. Take your time out there. It's a brand new layout. You're still learning it. The track is sticky / weird. Take your time. Give yourself a little cushion. One minute in, 4 minutes to go. Noah on point. 20-lap run. Nelson on 20-lap run. Rick on 19. Bonji on 19. Ella 18. Then it's Scott, Andy, and Derek. 3:45 to go. Four-wheel drive buggy. You guys are up next. Watching the platform. Clear. Noah out front, 19 and a 5:01. Pink and blue working into that uphill section right now. Through the chicane on the straightaway. Quiet on the driver's stand. Drive your car. Less gum flapping, more wheel and trigger. 2:20 and 2:40 to go. Noah in control, 20 and a 5:15. Rick Nicholas up to the 2, 19 and a 5:09. 19 and a 5:14 for Jack Nelson. Bonji 18, Everett's 18, Everett's 18. That's Andy and Ella. Watch it end the straightaway go high. Clear now. 2:15 to go. Noah, your leader, working up the hill. Pink with the blue. Rick Nicholas in that 2 spot, working across the stripe here. Watching the sweeper go low. Watch it after the kicker. Clear now. $1:45 to go. Folden, Nelson now, Nicholas, Bonji, and Andy Everett. That's the top 5. Right now, Jack Nelson and Rick Nicholas separated by about 9/10 of a second. Noah Folden on his lid there. 1:30 to go. Watching in front of the stand. Clear. Work together up the hill here. Oh, man, Murray on the wrong side of the pipe. Watch coming on the straightaway, go high. Coming on the straightaway. Clear now. 4 down, 1 to go. Noah, Jack, and Rick, top 3 all on 19-lap runs right now. 45 seconds to go. Don't blow it off yet, Chet. Nelson creeping in a little bit here. 2.5 the split. Noah working up the platform. Here come Nelson up the platform. Second place car working on the back of Bonji. Excellent driving there. Oh, man, Nelson turns in early. Bonji nowhere to go. 15 seconds to go. Johnny, watch your corner, not your sister. Noah Folden is done. Andy Everts is done. Rick Nicholas is done. Jack Nelson's done. Still racing. There are people still racing. Patrick Wardlaw and Steve Haler. We are still racing. Everybody is done. There were still 4 people racing when you guys are walking off. Only 5 minutes of undivided attention is all I'm asking for. Just watch your corner for 5 minutes till I say everybody's done, and then you're done. It's a community-based program. Noah Folding, gonna take that one 19 and a 5:05.0. Reset that TQ by 0.2 of a second. Jack Nelson 19.508. Rick 18. Bonji 18. 17 from Andy. 17 from Ella. 16 from Murray and 14 from Scott Rail. All right, final race of the round coming up here. Then I'll get the main set up. If you're not going to run your main, please come let me know. Ella, you want to take, actually, yeah, you take that bucket. And Scott, you want to take by the pole, actually? No? All right. Ella, you take by the pole. And Noah, you take that bucket. Perfect. Scott, you just stay right there. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. A little bit of four-wheel drive buggy. Hi, Benjamin. You got a charged battery? You got tires on your car? You want to drop it in? Carter, you got a transponder? Carter going to do a little transponder swap here. You could do one more warm-up lap if you want to do one more warm-up lap. Carter's doing a little swap here. Heinzelman on the sideline, helping him out. That's a little teamwork there from the young guns over here at Trackside. Carter hustling his way back to the driver's stand. These fellers know how to do it. Nope. Whoops. Well, they kind of know how to do it. Check it in there for me, Carter. You got to work on that pit guy. Oh, coming in hot. All right, the order in this, I'm going to go Chris Nelson, Chet Lamricks, Matthew Meyer, Carter Rail, and David St. Martin. All right, guys, I'm going to call you by name. Chris Nelson, Chet Lamricks, Matthew Meyer, Carter Rail, and David St. Martin. All right, here we go. Final race around four-wheel drive buggy. Take it easy. Take your time. Get acclimated. There's only 5 of you out there. It should be the cleanest. These marshals should be bored.
Take it.
1:15 in, 3:45 to go. Chris Nelson out front, 22-lap run. Lembricks on a 21 and a flat, 1.4 the split. Oh, man, Meyer getting hung up just a little bit. There must have been a Renegade nail right there. Watch it after the kicker. Marshall right on it. 1:40 in, 3:20 to go. Nelson, your leader, Baby Blue. Another 12.9 in this heat. He's got the fastest lap on the track. Working up the hill. Down the chicane is our leader. Oh, man, turns in just a bit early. St. Martin going to marshal him. What a gentleman. 2:50 to go. Nelson, Lambricks, rail up to the 3. Meyer in the 4, followed by St. Martin. Little 50-50 grind there from Lambricks, going to hang on. Another 12.9 from Chris Nelson. Back it up with a 13.5, 22 and a 5.04 pace. Two, 10 to go. Straight away, right in the middle, right in the middle, right in the middle. Clear now. They are. 1:20 to go. Nelson, Lambricks, Meyer, Rail, and St. Martin. Nelson trying to squeak that 23-lap run. He's on 22 and a 5:02 right now. Working on the straightaway here, 105 to go. 22 and a 501 now. $50 to go. Nelson, 14-1 across the line, 22 and a 502. Tidy line working on the straightaway here. 13-2 across the stripe, 33 seconds to go. Last 30 seconds, the track gets a little slippery. Nelson looking to hang on here, chipping away at it. 22 and a 501. He's messing with you, Jack. 5 seconds to go. On a flat here, Nelson got to lay a burner down right here. Got to hit all his marks. Nice little swoop in here. Push it, push it, push it. Chris Nelson, you're done. Almost a 23. Missing it by 4/10. David St. Martin, you're done. Chet Lamberg's done. One more to finish. It's Matthew Meyer working through the chicane. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Chris Nelson, 22 and a flat. Lamberg's 20. Meyer, 19. St. Martin, 18. Rail, little work to do. All right, if you're not going to run your main, please come let me know. Lincoln Dake has to go to bed. So him and Papa Dake are out. All right, I'm sending the mains to the printer right now. Shane Coles and Benny Carlson, you will be back to back. You will be race, race, stock buggy, then stock short course. Make sure you have both your cars ready to roll. Stock buggy B main, you guys are going to be up first. Justin Stefik, Jack Nelson, Carter Rail, Jonathan Bailey, and Tyler Heinzelman. I will need some volunteer marshals for race number 4. And then we should be good to go. Don't quote me on it. We're going all 11 stock short course trucks in the same main. All right, it's going to be a quick turnaround here. I'm putting a very, very short timer on the screen. Stock buggy B main, you guys are up in less than 10. Mains are posted. Mains are posted. All right, let's do this. Stock buggy B main, you guys are up. I'll take some stock short course A main guys out to Marshall. We get the track blown off and all that good stuff. Stock buggy B main, you guys are up. Justin Stefik, Jack Nelson, Carter Rail, Jonathan Bailey, and Tyler Heinzelman. Stock short course out to Marshall. We'll get the track blown off. Get it all ready to rock and roll here. Thank you. Nathan Nelk online. It will not go backwards. We have one little lip on that tabletop kind of in the center that will not allow you to go backwards. If we had to, though, I could make it work, I think. Maybe. Kind of. Somewhat. Perhaps. Perchance. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. Stock buggy B main. All right, everybody all checked in. Let's set our grid here on our non-existent grid. A little bit farther, Jack. Just a little. Nope, other way. Keep going, Justin. All the way like up into the corner. Stop. Jack, a little farther. Yeah, right about where he is there. A little bit farther there, Jack. Well, maybe a little more than that. There you go, right there. All right. This should be a flawless start here. This is a nice spread out grid. I like this. This is stock buggy B main top two. We're looking to transfer. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it smooth. We're going to have some fun on the sound of the tone. Oh, kiss off the pipe there for Carter. And again, Stefik, a little kiss off the pipe. Nelson to the point. Nelson in the penalty zone. From the 1 all the way down to the 4. Nelson going to park it coming down the straightaway. Stefik and Rail 1 and 2 working in front of the driver's stand. Stefik in that white with the yellow trim. Rail in the 2 spot in that red and white. Here come Heinzelman. Heinzelman looking to the inside. Going over to the top of Rail. Stefik going to turn in just a bit early. Here come Rail and Heinzelman. Rail and Heinzelman got to essentially work together a little bit here. 4 minutes and 15 seconds to go. It's a long race. 1, 2, and 3 working over to kicker. Stefik up on 2 wheels just a little bit. Hangs on. Working up the hill. Stefik a little 50-50 off the pipe. Rail going to catch the stray. Heinzelman to the point. Go, 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 go. Good sportsmanship there from Justin Stefik. Turns in a little aggressive in the sweeper. Go low in the sweeper. Clear now. Heinzelman going to park it. Here come Rail. Here come Nelson. Stefik a little work to do. Heinzelman gets it wrong in a sweeper. All these guys very close, working up the hill. Carter and Tyler. Here comes Jack and Justin. Don't count out Jonathan Bailey. .145 and 3:15 to go. Rail coming up just a bit short there. Watch it straight, clear. Rail turning a little bit early. Heinzelman look around the outside. Can't make it stick. These two young guns duking it out up front. 2:55 to go. Both of them looking to move on up to the A-main. Watching the sweeper. Watching the sweeper go low, low, low. Stefik on his lid. Nelson going to go by. Rail and Heinzelman working on the straightaway 1 and 2. Starting to separate from the Nelson-Stefik battle. Stefik looking to the inside onto the chicane. Nelson gets into the back of him. Stefik going to go, go, go. Again, Stefik on his lid. Watching the sweeper go low, low, low. Reach Litien. .215 to go. It's a 2-horse race out front. Carter Rail and Tyler Heinzelman working down the straightaway through the sweeper. Top 2 cars looking to move on up to the A-main. These guys trying to figure out who's going to start on what grid position. Heinzelman closing in. Carter turns in just a bit early. Heinzelman around the outside. 150 to go. Tyler Heinzelman to the front now. Watch going to the big jump. Go wide going in. Good marshal in there from Klein. Heinzelman gets spun around. Gives Carter a little bump. .330 and 130 to go. Heinzelman over the top of Bailey there. It's Heinzelman out front, followed by Rail, Nelson, and Jonathan. Watching the sweeper. Watch after the kicker. Both are clear now. Carter Rail back to the front. 110 to go. Heinzelman still going big. Carter going table. Single, single. Heinzelman greasing that single, working into the tabletop, closing a gap on Rail. Right to the inside goes Heinzelman. Tyler Heinzelman, 13-9 that time by. Oh, Heinzelman turns in a bit early. Rail going to marshal him, give him a little bump out of the way. 4:30 and 30 to go. Rail, a little kiss off the pipe. Heinzelman back to the front. Up the hill. Carter just a bit short. Heinzelman sticks it. 15 seconds to go. They might go one more. It's going to be very close. Watch coming out of the kicker. Heinzelman gets it wrong. Gets caught up with Bailey. These guys jockeying it up. Oh, gets caught up with Bailey again. 5 seconds to go. Carter coming up a bit short. That's going to be it. Rail caught at the line. Heinzelman done. There's Jonathan Bailey. One more to finish. Watch out, Matt Beer. Watch out, Matt Beer. Here comes Jack Nelson. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Marshals grab the blowers. Carter Rail. Tyler Heinzelman moving up to the A-main. Nelson going to bring home the 3. Bailey and Stefik. Could use 1 or 2 volunteer marshals. I would maybe take, I would maybe take a Shane Coles out here or a Philip Reimar. That would help me out. It would help everybody out. Yeah, that would be cool if you want to help me for 5 minutes, Shane, right here by Carter. Or actually, you know what? I guess we're good, actually. You know what? Never mind. I changed my mind again. Shane or Philip, one of you guys come out. Jonathan, you either take that spot or that spot. You pick. All right, Philip, you got that green bucket over there by the driver's stand. Shane Coles, you are, in fact, good. We're good. Appreciate you. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. 21.5, Spec B main. Hey, do you have the stabilization all the way up on that thing? All right. Watch your own bobber. I was just asking. It was bouncy. I mean. All right, everybody all checked in. Let's set our grid here. Johnny Everett's going to be up on the number 1. Ella Everett's going to be up on the number 2. Keep going, Johnny. Keep going, keep going. Help me out a little bit. Johnny up on the 1. Ella up on the 2. Oh, she got you good, Carter. Derek Murray on 3. Back Derek up just on the other side of those little marks. Then it's Scott Rail on the 4. Nope, Scott Rail on the 4. There you go. Patrick Wardlaw on the 5. And we lost Nick. You coming, Nick? Oh, we got a little racer's minute here for Nick Langenfeld for the 21.5 Spec B main. It's going to be a quick turnaround for 21.5 Buggy. Get you in the preparation for Sweet Heat. It's going to be bump up Marshall race. So hopefully you got a pit guy on the ready. In the Sweet Heat, you only get 2 minutes of downtime. You get to throw in a charged battery. You get to sauce your tires. You get to do a little meditating, whatever you decide to do. And then Nick going to be on the number 6. It sure is. All right, 21.5 B main. Let's take it easy. Let's take it smooth. Let's have some fun on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy. Oh, man, Wardlaw turning a little early there. Scott a little scrub off the pipe. Turning a little crazy. Easy, easy, easy. Top 2 breakaway just a little bit. 3, 4, 5, and 6, all very close. Team Everett's out front. Johnny a little wide. Ella closing that gap. Rail up to the 3 for just a moment there. Now it's Murray up to the 3, followed by Wardlaw. .4:15 to go. Johnny and Ella 1 and 2. Working down the line here across the sweeper. Derek Murray up in the 3 spot. Scott Rail in the 4. Wardlaw 5. Those two a little contact coming on the straightaway. Everett's on his lid. Everett's going to go by. .345 to go. Watch in front of the driver's stand, go wide. Good driving there from Ella Everett's. Battle for the transfer shaping up here. Johnny and Derek. Johnny in that teal green. Derek Murray in that dark blue. Oh, man, Johnny gets a little bit wrong on the gas, a little too hard. Derek going to go by. 3:15 to go. Watching the sweeper go low, low, low. Derek going to turn in a bit early. Johnny around the outside. Here's our transfer battle working up the hill. Johnny in that teal, Derek in that blue. Oh, man, get a little contact there. Plenty of time left in this one. 2:55 to go. Derek coming up a bit short. Johnny greasing that thing. Derek turns in early. Johnny turns in early. Marshall right on it. Derek double stuffing it. We call it the Weissenberger. $2:25 to go. Ella Everett's out front in control. Johnny Everett's in the 2. Oh, man, Johnny getting caught up just a little bit. It's Derek Murray back to the 2. Murray working that short switchback up the hill. Johnny in tow. 3 down. 2 minutes left. Johnny a little kiss off the pipe there. Heinzelman was ready to pounce. 1:45 to go. Here come Derek down the straightaway. Followed by Johnny. Straightaway separation between 2 and 3. Derek a little slow on that kicker. Johnny gonna match. 1:30 to go. Watch it up the hill. Watch it up the hill. Good Marshall in there from Jason Lee. Watch this straightaway right in the middle. Oh no, Johnny is broke. So that's going to give the 2 spot comfortably to Derek Murray. 4 down, 1 to go. Ella, Derek. Scott Rail going to move up to the 3 spot. 50 seconds to go. Scott Rail looking pretty smooth out there. A couple more race days, he's going to have Carter's number. 20 seconds to go. Ella out front, being patient. Smart driving there from Ella. Johnny back in it. Cross the line and you will be done. 1. Waiting on Ella, Johnny, and Patrick. 1 more to finish, and that's it. Bring them in, shut them down. Marshall's grab the blowers. Ella Everett and Derek Murray going to bump up. Johnny's still going to hang on to the 3 spot, even with the pit. Rail 4, Wardlaw 5, and it's Langfeld. All right, set those cars down right out to Marshall. Maybe it would take 1 volunteer. This track is optimal with 7 marshals. $13.5 4-wheel drive buggy. Well, 4-wheel drive buggy coming up next. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. Well, you're number one. Why don't you pick? Right there, that's where you want to go? Usually it's way up in the corner, but that'll be all right. Yeah, you gonna get a wheeler, Jack? He's got to win a stock buggy A main on a Friday night. Well, I say stock buggy, not spec buggy. Here comes Carter. All right, Carter checked in. Nelson on the 1, Lambrex 2, Matt Meyer on the 3, Carter Rail 4, David St. Martin on the 5. Where is Carter Rail? It checked in. You on the right model? Is the car on? Help him, Dad. Tapping out. All right. Carter going to sit this one out. A little bit of four-wheel drive buggy. A little four-buggy shootout. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it smooth. We're going to have some fun. We're going to catch Chris Nelson. We're going to do that on the sound of the tone. Nice and easy, nice and easy. That's a good start right there, four-wheel drive buggy. Little four-buggy shootout. I'm going to need some volunteer marshals after this one. Nelson out front, baby blue. Battle for the 2 spot. Oh, man, Lambrecht's getting a little loose there. Meyer nowhere to go. Nelson on the point, looking sporty out there. Baby blue working up the hill. Meyer makes his way up to the 2 spot. Body looking very secure. One and 2, both rocking that new Lozy 22 X4 2.0. Second place working on the back of St. Martin. Good driving there. 120 and 340 to go. 21.5 Spec A main. You guys are up next. Oh, man, Meyer dangerously close to the corner right there. Skirts it right around. These guys relatively spread out, but one little error can change the whole game here. Nelson working over the kicker. Here come Meyer over the kicker. And Lambrex. St. Martin in the 4 spot, 2 down, 3 to go. Oh, Meyer turning a little bit early. Lambrecht's not quite close enough. Battle for the 2, shaping up here. Oh, Lambrecht's turning a little early now. Whew. Ella narrowly avoiding the wing on that thing. 20 down, 240 to go. Someone go for a tumble on the sweeper. That was Chris Nelson. Here come Matt Meyer now. 2:20 to go. Nelson, a little miscue on the driver's stand jump. Meyer trying to get everything he can out of that four-wheel, sailing it on that single. About a straightaway separation. Nelson taking a little chunk back in his favor last time by. 1:55 to go. Lambrick still in the 3. Meyer going to turn in just a bit early. St. Martin in the 4. Nelson going to park it. Here comes Matt Meyer. Meyer going to park it a little bit there. 1:25 to go. Here come Nelson down the straightaway. Baby blue. Here come Matt Meyer. Nelson with a 13.7. Meyer 14.1. Oh, Meyer a little crossed up, going up the hill. Hangs on. Nelson 13.4. Meyer 13.4. $50 seconds to go. Volunteer marshals, start lacing up your shoes. Meyer gonna park it just a little bit there. 40 seconds to go. Four-wheel drive buggy on the track right now. 4:35 down, 25 to go. It's Chris Nelson out front, Matthew Meyer in the 2, Chet Lambrick's in the 3, followed by David St. Martin in the 4 spot. Oh man, St. Martin and Nelson, almost a little collision there. 10 seconds to go, watching the chicane. Clear now. Keep going. Waiting on Meyer and St. Martin. And that's it. Bring him in, shut him down, blow that track off. Chris Nelson going to go toe-to-toe in that one. Matt Meyer going to bring home the 2. Chet Lambrick's 3. David St. Martin 4. And that's going to be that. All right, I need plentiful volunteer marshals for this one, and then we should be good the rest of the race program. Help me out. Need a couple volunteer marshals. Anywhere you want. Hold the cars, hold the cars, hold the cars, hold the cars, hold the cars. All right, marshals from the last race spread out. I could use a couple volunteers. I need at least 2 or 3. Anybody who's not racing anymore, help me out. Volunteer marshal, keep this program rolling. Otherwise, we all just got to stand here and watch these guys in the driver's stand here. I need 1, 2, 3. Thank you, Matt. Chet's got there. Jason Klein going to take a spot for me. Thank you. I appreciate you. I could use one more in the chicane. One more in the chicane. Hayden Klein, you're being beckoned. Out to volunteer marshal. Well, you know, I figured just good conscience would just come out, you know, and it would help. All right, let's roll them around. Let's check them in. I need one more volunteer marshal in the chicane. Chet Lambrick's going to take that blue bucket, actually. You're going to take that blue bucket. Breadbasket Brian is very good over there. So I need one more in the chicane. Help me out. Then we're good the rest of the night. Hayden's coming. Nice. Run, Hayden. Don't go there. Oh, my God. That was a bold move. Straightaway, straightaway, straightaway. All right, everybody all checked in. Straightaway's close. Slow him down, slow him down. Let's set our grid here. Noah Folding going to be on the 1. Lee Tien Yang going to be on the 2. Jack Nelson going to be on the 3. Come on, Lee Tien. Up to the 2. Jack Nelson go like 6 inches more forward. Good. Jonathan Bailey going to be on the 4. Rick Nicholas on the 5. And again, back him up again. Switch him and Rick. Switch him and Rick. Yep. There you go, right there. Then Steve Haler, then Fran Bonji. Then I'll take a Andy Everetts. Ella Everetts. And Derek Murray. Oh, yeah. All right, drivers. This is a 21.5 Spec A-Main. I appreciate all my volunteer marshals very much. The drivers appreciate you as well. Our grid is set. Our top qualifier was Noah Folden. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it smooth on this first lap. And we're going to do that on the sound of the tone. Easy, easy, easy. Patience on the first lap. A little turning early there. A little deep on that one. Easy, easy, easy. No need to make anything happen on lap 1. That's a live start. Folding going to tap out on lap 2. One more, Bread. Oh, man. Watching a kicker, watching a kicker. Lap 2, a little chaos. Watching in front of the driver's stand, in front of the driver's stand. Lambrick's in every marshalling spot out here. Watching working up the hill. Oh, man. Lap 1 was awesome. Lap 2, ugh. Haha, short course is going to be flawless. It's going to be nose to tail. 11 trucks, 5 minutes straight. All right, 1 minute in. 4 long minutes to go. Lee Tien Yang out front. Jonathan Bailey in the 2 spot. Noah Folden in the 3. So Lee Tien on the top of the platform. Bailey working up the hill. Folden working up the hill. And Rick Nicholas. Then it's Nelson, Bonji, Andy, Ella, Steve. 3:35 to go. Leader working on the back of Ella Everett's. Work together. Right here, lots of room. Awesome. Good drive in there from Ella and Lee Tien. Jonathan Bailey getting a little crossed up coming on the straightaway. Noah Folding going to go by. Bailey down in the 3. Here comes Rick Nicholas now. 3:10 to go. Ying going to turn in just a bit. One more, Hayden. Swift marshaling over there from Hayden Klein. The footwork is on point. Watch it working down the kicker. All these marshals working hard. Except Chris Nelson, he's just kind of chilling. He got lucky corner this time. He said, not the chicane no more. I ain't doing no more chicane. 2:20 and 2:40 to go. From top to bottom, it's Lee Tien out front. Noah in the 2. Jonathan. Fran Bonji up to the 4 spot. Rick Nicholas 5. Then it's Jack, Andy, Steve, and Ella. Leader working on the back of Jack Nelson through the sweeper here. Second place car working on the back of Andy Everett's. Good drive in there. Watch the driver stand jump. Go wide, 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 wide. Driver stand table. Clear now. 3 down, 2 to go. Lee Tien on his lid. Noah not quite close enough. Leader working on the back of Ella and Jack. Here come our leader down the line. Cross the stripe. Long lap there, 18.8. Lee Tien in that Corsa gray. Ella giving him a little bit of room there. Good driving. Second place on the back of Ella if and when. 1:35 to go. Bonji up in that 3 spot. Bailey in the 4. Bonji turning a little bit early. Bailey trying to go over the top. Rick Nicholas nowhere to go. That's a battle right there working through the chicane. Bonji a little turning early again. Rick Nicholas going to go by. 1:20 to go. Leader on the straight. Second place working on the straight now. Here comes Jonathan Bailey down the chicane, onto the straightaway in the 3rd. Then it's Rick and Fran having a battle for that number 4 spot. Was he pranking you? That wasn't real, David. He was messing with you. Breadbasket Brian, that was mean. 40 seconds to go. Watch that straightaway go high. High on the straight. He's stuck. He's wedged. Pull it, pull it, pull it. Oh man. Quick hands there from David St. Martin. 30 seconds to go. Lee Tien down the line. Second place car working in front of Jack. Folding in that 2 spot. Bailey in the 3. Nicholas in the 4. Bonji, Nelson, Haler, and Ella. 15 seconds to go. Stock Buggy A-Main up next. Watch coming on the straightaway. Go low, 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 low. Clear now. Oh, man, Bailey going to turn in early on the last lap. Cross the line and you will be done. Jonathan losing 2 spots on the last lap right there. Waiting on one more. Waiting on Steve Haler. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Marshall's on your blowers. Lee Tien, you ain't going to take the win on that one. Noah Folden 2. Rick Nicholas up to the 3 on the last corner of the last lap. Bonji up to the 4. Bailey, unfortunately, down to the 5. Then it's Nelson, Haler, Everett, Andy Everett, and Derek Murray. All right, set those cars down right out to Marshall. Stock Buggy A-Main coming up next. All right, our marshals are spreading out here. There and there. You could probably take a break, I guess, Steve. You could probably take a break. Come hang out by Andy Everett. All right, let's roll him around. Let's check him in. All right, everybody all checked in, straightaway closed. Let's set our stock buggy A-Main grid. Chris Nelson going to be on the 1. You're going to have to go a little farther on this one, Chris. Shane Cole's on the 2. Yeah, right there. Matt Meyer on the 3. Stop right there, right before the loop. A little bit farther back. Yeah, perfect. Jason Lee on the 4. Benny Carlson 5. Tyler Stefik on the 6, Chet Lambrix on the 7, Reed Stout on the 8, Carter Rail on the 9. Carter Rail's got his transponder in this time. And Tyler Heinzeman on the 10. All right, our grid is set. It's a stock buggy A main. We're going to take it easy. We're going to take it smooth. We're not going to try anything shisty on lap number 1, and we're going to have a little fun on the sound of the tone. Easy on lap 1. Give each other some room. It's a whole race. You can't win it in lap 1, but you can lose it. Turn in a little early there. Long race. Long race. Watch coming on the straightaway. Go, 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 go. Watching the sweeper go low. Cole's going to turn in early. Nelson going to get caught up. Watching on the platform. Watching on the platform. Car coming up to speed. Nelson from the 2 all the way down to the 7. It's Benny Carlson to the point. Matt Meyer in the 2. Stefik up to the 3. Stout, Lee, Coles, Nelson, Rail. Look like Lambrix and Heinzelman. Watching the sweeper go low, low, low. Low, low, low. Still there. Clear now. Carlson out front working down the line. 3:55 to go. Orange, checker, and purple. That is your leader. Working in front of that driver's stand jump. Turns in just a little early there. Losing a little ground. Stout going to close in just a bit. Cole's back to the 3 spot. Nelson to the 4. Turns in early. Collects the field behind him. Watching the chicane. Watching the top of the platform. Go wide, wide, wide. Clear. Good marshal in there from Murray. 1:30 and 3:30 to go. Carlson, your leader, working up the hill right now. Going to be coming up on Tyler Heinzelman if and when. Carlson turns in a bit early, doing the slow turnaround. Here comes Stout now. 1 and 2, working through the sweeper. Go low, low, low. Coming up on Rail. 2 cars. Watch it after the kicker. Watch it after the kicker. Second place on Carter Rail. Thank you. 2 down, 3 to go. Here come Coles, 3rd place on the back of Rail. Nelson up in the 4. Then it's Stefik, Lee, Lambrix, Meyer, Rail, and Heinzelman. 2:45 to go. Carlson stretching it back out. We lost Stout, but we gained to Shane Coles. 2:40 to go. 2nd place on the back of Carter Rail. Excellent driving there. Go, go, go. Tuck in, follow him. Stout up into 3. Stefik and Nelson duking it out 4-5. Lee trying to get attached to that battle. So here comes Stout. Then it's Stefik, Nelson, Lee. That's 3, 4, and 5, and 6. Watch coming on the straightaway. Good patience there. Leader on the back of Lambrix. 2nd place on Heinzelman. Thank you. 2nd place on Lambrix next. Go, go, go. Watch it in front of the driver's stand. Cole's getting caught up. And again, here comes Stout now. Carlson stretching it out. Keep it tight on the platform. Cole's turning in early. Stout, Stefik, and Nelson going to go by. Nelson hard on the gas. Lee looking around the outside. Can't make it stick. 1:45 to go. Carlson out front. Stout in the 2. Followed closely by Nelson, Lee. Looks like Cole, Stefik. Here come Meyer now. Then it's Lambrix, Rails, and Heinzelman. Watching the sweeper. Clear. Watch the driver stand jump. Still there. Carlson out front of control. Watching in the chicane. Oh, man, this one devolving. Closest battle for that 2 spot. Stout, Nelson, and Lee. Lee going to tap out top of the platform. Carlson working the traffic. 1 minute to go. He's got a good cushion here. Carlson just got to play it cool. 50 seconds to go. Stout turning early. He's turning early again. Weisenberger. 45 to go. Lee and Coles, that's for position down the straightaway. Carlson getting caught up just a little bit. Carlson got a comfortable lead right now. Watch it on the platform. Clear. Carlson coming up a bit short. Patience, patience. Carlson working on the straightaway, your leader. Second place of Nelson, working through the chicane now. 22 seconds to go. Carlson got to give himself a little cushion. Watching in front of the driver's stand. Second place on Lambrix. Three seconds to go. Benny got to keep it clean here. No battle behind you, Lee. Oh, Nelson going to turn in early. Carlson coming down across the line, and that's going to seal the deal. Waiting on a couple more. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. Benny Carlson going to take the win in stock buggy A main tonight. Chris Nelson going to bring home the 2. Stout 3. Stefik 4. Matt Moyer 5. Then it's Lee, Coles, Rail, Lambrix, and Heinzelman. Casey Blazik in the chat right now saying TLR 1 and 3, but it's associated with the win tonight in 17.5 two-wheel drive buggy. Oh, that was cool. You see that? That was awesome. All right, stock short course. You guys are up. Waiting on Shane. That's all right. I'm not complaining about it. I respect the honoring of the line. I'm all about that. All right. 11 truck short course main. Are you ready over there, Chris Nelson? You're in a busy man spot. How are we missing someone? We are short one, Marshall. Hey, Breadbasket Brian, you want to help me out for just 5 whole more minutes? I know you're like the dedicated Marshall and stuff. Just for 5 more minutes. Over in the sweeper by the blower. All right, everybody's all checked in. Straightaway is closed. Hey, easy on my pipe. There we go. Perfect. Benny Carlson on the 1. Shane Coles on the 2. Matt Beer, you got to go just a skosh back. Yeah, just a little bit off those lines, just so he doesn't trip the loop. And there's Jason Klein, Noah Folden, Dale Sopa, Rick Nicholas up next. Then it's Hayden Klein, David St. Martin, and Philip Reimar. Oh, that's a little tight in the back there. We're going to take it so easy. We're going to take it so smooth. Stock short course A main, final race of the evening. Don't try anything crazy on lap 1 on the sound of the tone. Hang on. I got to hang on. Oh, can we help me out here, Carter or Tyler? On the sound of the tone. All right. Nice and easy. Let's have some fun on the tone. Patience on lap 1. Easy, no. Self-induced. Easy, 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 easy. It's a long race. No need to make this pass right here. Just work it. Now you're given that one. That's fine. Watch it in the back. Watch it coming on the straightaway. Go low, low, low. Clear now. Couple self-induced bobbles, but we are live. Benjamin Carlson out front. Matt Beer in a 2 spot. Gather it up, Matt Beer. Matt Beer looking a little nervous in that 2 spot. Folding in the 3. And it's Klein. Klein, Sopa. Oh man, didn't see what happened there, but folding on his lid. It's a long race. There's still 4:10 left to go. Carlson out front, working through the chicane right now. Matt Beer in a 2. Second place on Reimar. Second place in front of Reimar. Thank you. Sopa up to the 3. And it's Hayden, Shane, Noah, Jason, Rick Nicholas, St. Martin, and Philip Reimar. Second place working on the back of St. Martin. Oh man, Reimar parks it. Collects a little bit of the field there. Watch it go into the big jump. Clear now. 1:30 in, 3:30 to go. Carlson, Beer, Coles, 1, 2, and 3. Good door-to-door working together action there from Matt Beer and David St. Martin. Cole's going to park it at the top of the key. Noah going to close in a little bit here. Carlson working the traffic. Your leader is that orange and the purple. Be patient, be patient. See, and it works out. 1:55 in, 3:05 to go. Second place on Hayden Klein. Second place on Jason Klein. Second place on Philip Reimar. Oh man, Klein gets a little crossed up. Beer getting caught up. Beer in that red with the flames working through the sweeper. Second place in front of you, Reimar. Good patience there. Third place behind you, Reimar. Excellent. Second place on Hayden Klein. Work together. Halfway down, halfway to go. Here comes Shane Coles. Battle through the sweeper. Beer up on 2 wheels. Bread basket ready. Beer going way wide. Coles to the inside. 2:20 to go. Klein in a park. You're going to let these guys go. Oh, man. Cole's getting a little crossed up. Beer nowhere to go. 2:15 to go. Beer turning a little bit early. One more. Cole's a little bit of breathing room now. Noah Folding going to sneak on by right there. So Carlson out front in control. Got about a lap lead almost. Cole's going to park it. Folding around the outside. Here comes Beer. 3-way battle down the straightaway. Noah, Shane, and Matt working over to kicker they are. It starts with Noah, pink and the blue. Coles, white and orange. Beer, little kiss up off the pipe there in the driver's stand jump. Catches the Marshall's foot. Beer trying to go over the top. $1:35 to go. Carlson out front, folding in the 2. Beer 3, Coles 4, Rick Nicholas in the 5. Followed by Dale, Hayden, Jason, David, and Philip. Carlson got this one in the sack. Working that driver's stand jump. Leader on the back of Hayden. Leader on the back of Reimar. 1:03 to go. Carlson working up the hill. Cole's in that 2 spot up the hill. Or 3 spot rather. 45 to go. Benny, Noah, Shane. And it's Matt Beer, Rick Nicholas. Dale Sopa, Jason Klein. Hayden Klein, David St. Martin, and Philip Reimar. 4:30 down, 30 to go. Sopa getting by Nicholas. Here come Dale Sopa, blue, white, and black. Here come Rick Nicholas, silver, red, and blue. 15 seconds to go. They might go one more. Five seconds to go. Going to be very close. Rick got to get there. Go, 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 go. Keep going, keep going, keep going. It's going to be the final lap here. Sopa and Nicholas. Once you cross the line, you will be done. Rick going to make a move here down the chicane. Sopa going to hang on. Last 2 to finish. And that's it. Bring him in. Shut him down. It's Benny. Double down. Carlson with the win. Stock short course, stock buggy, it don't matter. If it's got 2 wheels and a 17.5, he's taking it to the front. Folding gonna take home the 2. Cole's 3. Then it's Beer, Sopa, Nicholas, Klein, Jason Klein that is, Hayden Klein, David St. Martin, and Philip Reimar. No TLRs in that one, Casey. All right, guys, that concludes our racing for this evening. If you like racing, we're going to do it all again on Friday. Doors open at noon, racing at 7 p.m. And if you really like racing, we got the U.S. Buggy Champs coming up in less than 1 month. Sign-ups are live on RC Sign Up. We appreciate you coming out. We appreciate you watching. Double check. Make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube. We're like 10 people away from our goal. So if you're not subscribed to our YouTube, double check. Dad will be patting everyone down at the door and checking their phone. That's all we got. Thanks, everybody.